All right, so part of my strategy for having a kid, a teenager that plays online games with sometimes total strangers, I like to experience the game that he's in and the stuff he's experiencing and the conversations he's overhearing. And here's a story. Roblox was one of the games that he was playing. And so I started an account and I played along with him. And this didn't relate to him specifically, but in one of the chat rooms on Roblox, there were a bunch of adults that were using a lot of vulgarities and a lot of adult theme in their conversations. And somebody responded do you know I'm 10 years old? And the adults, where you expect to have behaved inappropriately in front of a young kid, and rather than saying, I apologize, sorry, whatever, they said, oh, I swear around my kids, you'll just get used to it. And it kind of broke my heart a little bit that the innocence of this kid was broken because adults couldn't control their language and the content. In a kid's game, you had adults that didn't know how to behave. And a couple days later, this same kid came into the chat room and they too were using the vulgarities that the day before those adults were using. And again, it broke my heart. But as parents, you've got to be aware of what those exposures are like. And you can have conversations where kids are probably around and they hear this stuff anyway. And so having conversations about what's appropriate, what you do when you hear this stuff, just so you can set a solid foundation so that they don't start misbehaving when you're not around.